The screencast is about adding assignments in Google Classroom. So on your stream, which is going to have any announcements, any assignments that you have, you're going to be able to add an announcement or an assignment. So very simply, you go over here to assignment, you click on it, you give it the title that you want it to have. So I'm going to do a Napoleon activity review. I'm going to actually say complete the reading and write a review. Okay, so that's the instructions. I can add a due date, so we'll add the due date for tomorrow. Then you can even add a time, so if you want to do it 11:59 p.m. or if you want to do at some other random time, you can do that. I can then attach a document. So there's a couple things we can do that, but let's find the document first. So it's just in my Google Drive. So I want this one, add. So now that I've added this Google document, I can go, students can view it. So let's say I want to just push an instruction sheet, like I'd make a photocopy so they have instructions, I can do that. I could also have it so they can edit the file, so everybody editing the same file, or I can make a copy for each student. So that would be something that they would get their own copy that then they're going to write on, they're going to type on, and they're going to turn back to you. Now, I just want you to look at the options here. You don't have to just use Google Docs. You can do an attachment. You can do any type of anything that's in your Google Drive. So even PDFs and videos and images, anything in your Google Drive you can attach. You can do a YouTube video or just a random link. So you want to send them to a website and have them do something with that, you can do that as well. Additionally, while they're going to get this document to write on, I want them to do an additional document and attach it to this assignment, which they can do over in the student portion. If you have multiple sections of the same class, I could actually assign this to all of my sections. So let's say I had numerous world history sections, I could select them all. And so you don't have to go and do this independently for each class. Once I'm all ready, I hit assign. It will then take this document and it's going to push it to all the students so they all have a copy of it the same way we used to have students make a copy of a template. I see that 0 are done, 5 are not done. I go over, I can see what students are done. Now another cool thing here is I can see if they've even started it. So when I click on this, there's no attachment, so they haven't even started that. Let's go over to one of the student views and see what that looks like. So there's one new item here. So I'm going to click on that. And so here's the student view of the assignment. And now here's the assignment. And there are a few options here. I could add something to this. So I can create something in Google Drive, add a link, upload a file. So I can turn in more than just what's here. I can create an additional document, presentation, spreadsheet, or drawing to go on with this. So this is where that additional document would be created from. And also I can turn it in right here. Okay, so when it's all done, I can turn it in. I'm not going to do that yet. I can click on this, and here is the document that I pushed to them. So it has the name, the original name of the document, dash the name of the student, so Mary Jones. Now once I click on this, you know, here's a reading, and then there's some questions they need to do at the end. Once they click on this, I know they've started it. So if I go back to the teacher view, okay, and I go down to Mary Jones, it still says not done, but when I click on this, it says work in progress and it gives the document. None of the other students have that because none of the other students have opened it yet. So I can actually then check in on Mary to see what she's done and how far she is, and then I can give her feedback, comment on it as I want. So you can kind of check their progress as they go from wherever you are at whatever time. So that is how you can kind of see what they're doing. Now back over in the student view, you also may notice in the upper right hand corner there is a turn in button. So they could then turn that in directly from here, or they could go back to Classroom and turn it in from there. And the student turning in and collecting assignments will be done in another screencast, so you can see what that looks like. Last thing we're going to show in this one is over here there is a assignments little window here on the left hand side where it has what assignments are due when. So right now we have Napoleon activity, which is due tomorrow. If I had multiple assignments, I could have them all viewed from here.